chainsawing the pieces and all the way through to finish turning a bowl. Maybe I should just use a script.
I saw a picture of us in crop tops with bare stomachs. Late dazzling teens, liberated party queens, friends with vomit.
In this video, guys, I'm gonna show you the process of turning my biggest bowl turning of this year. Totally maxed out my lathe with regards to the size of the piece, although the shape and the balance of the piece were very nice, so it was quite easy actually to rough out. Still using the 40/40 grind, guys. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that's exactly the only thing that I use as far as grinding on my bowl gouges goes. I will not be going deep into that in this video. I've talked about it in some of my previous videos, and I am planning a series where I go deep into all the phases of wood turning, or turning a bowl, that is, all the way from chainsawing the pieces down to the round for the lathe, and all the way through to finish turning a bowl, even if it's wet or if it's dry. That's coming up soon, guys. A couple of months. Let me work on that. That's gonna be awesome. And that's obviously just the perspective of one man who's been turning for a couple of years. But as I said, lots to talk about. So, only a few months ago, I moved into this tiny apartment. That meant that I lost my precious YouTube studio that you've probably seen in some of my other videos. But then the whole move also meant that I lost my biggest workshop yet. I moved from probably close to 20 square meters into a space where I am now, which is about 8 square meters. That's just not a lot of room to grow in. It's a tiny workshop that I built within a cabinet maker's workshop. The cabinet maker is not active right now. He's an old guy. He's the father of my boss currently. For a month more, I'm quitting my job. Going to stand on my own 2 feet in a little bit. Exciting times, I'm telling you guys.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the diner.
So in this current shop, there is no real way to set the camera up to talk to you guys in the shop. The only way to do it is the way I did it in my most recent video, where I set the camera up kind of outside the shop in the doorway to get the widest possible angle inside the shop. There's just no room behind the lathe. The lathe is only... But that is about to change again. Because yesterday I was shoeing horses down in the south of Denmark. My girlfriend lives in the south of Denmark. I'm moving in with my girlfriend. So I'm looking for a new shop, and the people I was shoeing horses for yesterday, they happen to know this older gentleman who has a huge workshop in the area. So they took me out to meet him. They already set this meeting up and he is willing to rent out a part of it to me. It's a huge space for me, like double, triple my old workshop. So 5, 6, 7, 8 times the size of my current workshop. Obviously I don't even have tools to fill that space, but it's a huge space for me to grow in and just to find the direction I want to take this thing into. Lots of room to film YouTube videos, lots of room to build different stuff, not only to turn bowls, but I built a bench recently, sold a bench to a buddy of mine. So I want to do different stuff with wood. I'm gonna have to admit that. Bowl turning is a favorite right now, but it's not the only dream I have in my life. So hugely exciting times, guys. I'm so excited for my life right now. I love the fact that I'm moving in with my girlfriend in a few weeks, a month, just over a month. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Maybe I should just use a script like everyone else. I'm gonna just pause. I'll be right back. I'm gonna write a script.